picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here, it really is.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Ademola Lookman is a player familiar to followers of English football, Peter, and he's had a very interesting and varied career already, despite his relatively young age. I think he's really found his groove, playing as a number 10 or as a wide forward sometimes, where he's explosive, direct, and all that dynamic running really comes to the fore.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mondi. Great ball, and he's in here. Goes for a shot. It's in.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Fulham make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Dumfries. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lopez. He's through here. Mohamed Salah. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Bruno Fernandes knocks it into space. Dybala showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, this looks sharp. Could move up a gear here. First quarter of an hour gone. Nice sequence of passes, this. Cracking ball.
Paris are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
That's an imaginative pass. Hoisted in. Lookman. Pinches it off him. Distributed tidily.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Shoots! And that's a tidy finish. They are purring, truly purring.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Fulham are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do.
Oh, great leap! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And now a sudden chance to counter. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he cuts out the supply. Bruno Fernandes. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Can he get on the end of this? And the through ball. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Dybala. Big chance! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Kane is flagged offside. Pepelu. And it's Bruno Fernandes.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That is good progress on the left. No outsmarting him this time. De Bruyne. Mendy spots it and intercepts. And this is Mohamed Salah. Now he's running away. And he's quick to get rid. Pepelu.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, good spread. And he's quick to return it. And that's really well manoeuvred. Garcia. He won't be happy with that one. Lovely, now then. It's run loose, who's going to get there? A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Corner number 2 then. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
That'll be a throw. Looking for the run. That has ended up in no man's land. Goes forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And that brings the first half to a close. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Kane. Lookman has created one goal already. It's a searching pass. Can he get onto this? Kane.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now De Bruyne. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's got away. Closing in on goal. And this is Mohamed Salah. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Correa gets across to intercept that. Oh, that's a key interception. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Out for a throw. And it's Garcia. Mohamed Salah is onto this. Now it's Kane. Can he get it through? Well, that's been cut out, well played. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. He's found a way through. Tries to play it, and the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Pepelu. Chance for a shot! And that's in!
Oh, what a lovely exchange. Oh, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Changement. Le numéro 21. Le numéro
So
10.
changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Le numéro 26.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Le numéro
Well, there's a real
94.
sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Robbie. Robbie! Robbie! Brilliant from Robbie! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Fulham now in a position far more desirable.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. It's really well cleared. And it's Salah. This is a promising build-up. And he is deftly away. Takes a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Now, can they get him away? Stones cuts out the pass. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Good running, strong and purposeful. It's a goal kick. Dumfries. Luke de Jong. Nicely shaped ball. That is good alertness. Nicely aimed pass. Salah. Now it's Brobbey, and he's got the beating of his man. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And he stands tall, impenetrable.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Lookman. Bruno Fernandes. And that's that. Paris were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Paris desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat,